add an counter, and every time you it dings.
Today, we've got a really fun and exciting video for you all. We are going to be comparing some Filipino and American dishes against each other, and we're gonna see which ones we like best.
That's right, we're gonna be trying dishes from both cultures and film our honest reaction.
Let's start with something that's very close to my heart, breakfast. We're out here at the Denny's in BGC. Kuya's gonna start with this classic Filipino breakfast dish, Bangus Log or Silog.
All right, so I think it came with some vinegar and sliced tomatoes with a giant piece of garlic rice and a lot of garlic on this bangus and a nice sunny side up egg. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a bit of the rice, a bit of the egg. I also do like pepper on the egg, and then most important piece, the bangus.
Do you need a spoon?
Yes, probably a good idea. Whoa, yolk, super runny, has a great flavor to it. The rice was a bit moist and had a really nice garlicky flavor. The bangus, the smokiness wasn't really that rich in flavor, but it was still there, it's really subtle. But the bangus was super tender, really juicy, and really good overall.
So you'll notice most breakfasts here in the Philippines have the suffix silog. The Filipino word for egg is itlog, I-T-L-O-G. And so when you make a Filipino breakfast, you take your ulam or your main dish and you combine it with your egg and your rice, and you get something silog.
Got some tosilog with tocino, 2 pieces of red hot dog, and 2 eggs.
So there's bangus silog, there's tosilog, there's tapsilog, all kinds of different silog. I love it. I like to say, like, let's eat silog style. Mommy's turn before Kuya eats it all. Gotta put vinegar on your bangus. My favorite part is a little bit of this belly here. Smoked bangus makes me so happy. It's so delicious. We're gonna have a problem trying to compare these two. Next up, we have our classic Denny's All-American Grand Slam breakfast. This one comes with a pancake, egg, bacon, sausage, and I also had them add on a little bit of hash browns too, because what's an American style breakfast without hash browns? Classic original pancakes with butter and syrup. They're so nostalgic to me. It reminds me of Sunday mornings where my dad would get up early and make us buttermilk pancakes and just all the fixins. It just has such a memory attached to it for me.
All right, so we got hash brown, egg, sausage, and bacon. And while we were filming, Rowan snagged a piece of bacon. He stole it from us.
And you ate it already?
So garlic rice is almost like hash browns in a Filipino way. So in America, generally people don't tend to eat rice for breakfast. So it's like a replacement using hash browns instead. But a lot of times in America, I would go to like a Blackbird diner or someplace and just always order the same thing, like hash browns, egg, pancake, and sausage. So that for me is also very nostalgic because I'd eat there a lot.
Growing up, I never had rice for breakfast, unless it was rice and beans and eggs.
There you go.
Kuya, I don't know if I can actually choose, because ever since we've moved here to the Philippines, bangus has literally become like my bacon. I would prefer that over bacon any day. In fact, I still haven't even tried the bacon on the plate that we ordered here at Denny's yet, because I prefer the bangus.
Like I can't eat bacon anymore. I'm just all about my bangus. Bangus for breakfast is the best.
I also love me a good pancake. So if I had a choice, I would mix the two together. I'd have bangus with pancakes and eggs.
I got Oreo pancakes with ice cream.
Ice cream?
I'm full.
You had ice cream for breakfast?
Yeah.
And you stole my bacon.
Well, in my breakfast.
Hey, handsome, you cleaned your plate.
I was hungry.
I think you'd like this one, so.
Bacon. Give
Bacon's
me the
so good.
bacon.
They taste so similar in my palate. I think it's that smokiness that makes them taste the same. The only difference is I'd say bacon is a lot saltier and less meaty. So I think that's why I prefer bangus over bacon. It's interesting that Kason just made the reference of rice and hash browns, kind of as hash browns are the equivalent, the American equivalent to rice here in the Philippines. I looked it up and learned that the Philippines has actually been cultivating rice for over 2,000 years. And garlic rice is really one of the backbones of any Silog dish that you're having here. The garlic rice is also known as sinangag. I think I got it right. Sinangag. I hope I said it the right way. And the most beautiful thing about it is so simple, so easily cooked. It's minced garlic thrown into a hot pan with oil. It's fried up a little bit, and then it's usually day-old rice that's put inside and just mixed all in together, and that makes the most beautiful piece of rice I've ever had in my life.
My favorite dish from the two cultures was American, mostly because of the nostalgia of eating breakfast in America.
So do you think that if you were doing this comparison back in the US, you would choose Filipino?
No.
No? You'd still stick with the American breakfast?
Yeah, I'm just so used to it.
We brought the chicken out today. I am sweaty. It's hot. It's always hot. Kuya and I are walking down towards Uptown Mall because we're gonna look to see if we can find a Filipino versus American lunch item. We walked off all of our breakfast earlier. Rowan ran around in his chicken suit.
So guys, the chicken suit was beyond fun. I recommend that you guys should buy one yourself. It was super funny, but it was really hard. But that's the only downside though. And also you can't see that much.
So one thing I know for the American side, we are gonna try to find a cheeseburger. As far as the Filipino dish, still not quite sure. Got a couple of ideas, so let's see what we can find.
I really wonder what Dad and Rowan are doing right now.
Me and Dad are gonna be playing this game called Akanede on the Alexa.
Is your character a YouTuber?
No.
T. Is it correct? Am I right?
No.
We're here at the food court in Uptown, and for our American style lunch, we're gonna order from Burger Beast a normal style cheeseburger. We got our fries, burger, and iced tea. Now let's go get some adobo.
Believe it or not, we haven't been super successful in finding a Filipino food option to counterpart our American style cheeseburger. But we did find something for our dessert right now. We stopped at this place called Banapple, and we found a slice of apple caramel crumble pie. So we're gonna try that in comparison with another slice of famous pie here in the Philippines. Can you guess what it is? I'm not sure why this idea did not occur to me earlier, because Manam is one of our favorite spots to actually come to. And so hopefully they'll be gracious enough to let us carry out the remainder of our challenge here. We just gotta order some food. Yeah?
Yeah.
You down for this one?
We'll be in a second.
All right, so we just ordered our food here at Manam, and while we're waiting for them to bring out that dish, I think Kuya and I will go ahead and try this American cheeseburger from Burger Beast. All right, Kuya, let's start by opening this thing up.
Alrighty. We got onion, toasted bun, patty, and cheese. This bun is super light and fluffy on the outside. When you bite into it, you get a crunch from the purple onion and almost a sort of sweetness. You get the chewiness of the delicious gooey cheese and the juiciness from the patty, which is savory too.
All right, next up is Mommy's turn to take a bite. However, Kuya seems to have destroyed the structure of this burger. That's a really decent burger. I've gotten used to having a smash burger style burger now, so this patty feels a little thick to me, but flavor-wise, I just love the melty cheese, that Thousand Island dressing, the addition of pickles, the toasted bun. It's all wonderful. It mixes so well together. It truly does taste like an American style cheeseburger. While we're waiting for our food,
Yeah.
let's do a little small talk, you and Mommy.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing about living here in the Philippines?
Honestly, it's the food.
What is it that you love about the food?
the unique flavors of Filipino food or Asian cuisine in general. It's really good. Well, what about you, Mom?
Same question?
Yeah.
Because our food just got here. I love having extra time, free time to spend with you and your brother and your dad. It's wonderful, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Oh, man, that looks so good.
It smells good.
It does. Smile on your face. What are you smelling?
Shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste.
It doesn't sound like the best thing, but if you pair it with the right foods, it's really good.
So our regular viewers, or our viewers from the very beginning, know I am not the biggest fan of bagoong.
You didn't use the bagoong though.
Mom doesn't like bagaong. She will not eat it. She is not an adventurous eater.
I'm afraid of it. It's growing on me. So I took a sniff of this, and you see, I'm okay with it. This smells very, I don't know. It is. It's a very unique smell. It's not overpowering at all. I'm actually really looking forward to adding this to my Kare Kare. So in case you didn't figure it out, that is what we ordered to compare to our burger. We got an oxtail Kare Kare with some bagoong and some white rice. All right, Kuya, kain na.
I don't even know what that means.
Like 2 scoops of rice, a bit of our beef, and then that broth. And the
Don't
secret
forget to
sauce.
add that guy in there.
A nice scoop, but not too much because it's really overpowering. Oh, this is so good. The peanut sauce is really good. It's peanutty, but also somewhat savory. And the bagoong adds somewhat of a bitter flavor to it, which actually goes really well with the peanut sauce. And the beef is super juicy, and it's like the rice. It's been absorbing the sauce, making it a peanutty, savory flavor. It's really good.
I loaded my bowl with a little more veggies than Kuya did. And I'm also going to add in some bagoong because I've been told that is where the flavor lives for Kare Kare. I have had a version with oxtail. It was back in San Diego. My first try, oxtail Kare Kare. Good. I like it. But I haven't had one since we've been here. It is so good. Like Kristen said, it's so savory. The peanut sauce just coats the entire inside of your mouth, but it's not so thick that you're like a dog eating peanut butter. It still managed to disintegrate because of all the oils and the juiciness that comes from that oxtail. It's absolutely delicious. This one, I don't think it's going to be a difficult choice for me. In this portion of the challenge, the American versus Filipino dish, burger versus oxtail Kare Kare, that Kare Kare is the clear winner in my book. So next up, we're gonna do dessert. And with our dessert, we have ordered a slice of caramel apple pie and a buko pie. All right, first up, I am gonna try this American apple pie. I have not had a slice of apple pie in, it feels like years. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, there's definitely nostalgia in that bite. All it really needs is a scoop of ice cream, and maybe it needs to be a little bit warmer, but that reminds me of being a kid. That reminds me of home. That is really good. As far as presentation goes, I feel like this is the clear winner. Next up is buko pie. You've got the layers of that buko, the meat that comes from the inside of that coconut. And in this one, they've layered it as like a tart, cooked obviously in a beautiful pastry shell and usually topped with a coconut cream. Sorry, I really got to cut into there because that meat is thick. Oh, it's so good looking. So good. I can't choose.
So,
Kuya just said who won.
so for breakfast, I voted American and Mom voted Filipino. For lunch, what do we do for lunch?
You didn't tell us what you wanted for lunch. What was your favorite?
All right, so my favorite was the Kare Kare.
Ooh, I voted for the Kare Kare too. And the dessert, since Kuya was too full,
Yeah.
I ate it by myself, sampled both pies, and as much as I love the memory that that apple pie holds for me. I have to say, flavor-wise, it was buko. Buko pie had my taste buds all wrapped around.
The ending stats of our challenge was a whopping clear winner, 4-1.
Filipino Cuisine won this challenge. And how fitting is it that that would happen? I mean, we left the US to come and live here. So you better believe we really enjoy the food. Ooh, our next episode. We're super excited about this one too. We just put out a poll on my Instagram page wanting to know what your favorito chicheria. I don't know if I said it right. Basically, what's your favorite chip snack to eat? We're gonna get a whole bunch of fun little snacks, so stay tuned for that video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Check out the merch store, llvtofficial.com. Salamat.
And
till next time. Oh yeah, look at that.
That's some more butter.
You had to spoil it? Oh wait, this is on bloopers. Chicken soup! I want to put on my chicken soup.
Okay, do you want to put it on here?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, it's glorious. It's glorious. Hey guys, I'm the chicken soup. This is what I'm seeing right now. I'm about to cross the road as a chicken. Go! At a Starbucks right now in my chicken soup. Yes, this is what I look like after like 30 or 20 minutes of walking around the BGC.
My throat. Popping through my throat. Ah!
This kid doesn't know how to operate the camera. He's worse than I am. Now that, stop.
I'm a little froggy who likes to froggy. I'm a froggy frogger. Literally everyone's honking at everyone. Literally. If you just hear one honk, there's another honk, 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 again and again. Hash browns and ketchup is like garlic rice and vinegar or something. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. So let's try it. We got garlic rice.
I feel like the way that Kuya and I look at a burger is the way that our dog looks at a stick. We want to murder it.